Hi, I'm Marie Walker, and I've been a member of Mums at Work for about 4 or 5 years now. I think I joined shortly after the group was set up, maybe 6 months or so. But I stayed lurking in the Facebook group for a long time. Then Sinead introduced the offer to become a member, and I think that was at about the same time there was the advertising for the first event at the Merchant. It was in the rooftop bar, and I wanted to go because I'd never been to the Merchant before, and I really liked the sound of the rooftop bar. But I didn't know anybody, and I'd never been to a networking event before. But the members received a 50% discount off the ticket price. And I just thought that even if I just went to that event and maybe another, my membership would pay for itself. So that's what I did. I bought my ticket, and that's how I became a VIP member of Mums at Work. I didn't know a single soul who was going, and I'd never done any networking, but I guess the desire to go to the Merchant was stronger than my fear of not knowing what to expect. I'm a grown woman. How bad could it be? So, yeah, I went along and basically have never looked back. Apart from the friendly and inviting atmosphere there was on the evening, as there is at every Mums at Work event, being inspired by the women that were speaking, but I also met ladies on that night that have since become friends. And I think everything's probably grown from there. Then I started to end the coffee mornings, which was just such a lifeline for me. Working with my husband, I really just wanted to converse with other people on events. So when they described it as more social than scary, it's true. And I am constantly inspired by the women in this community. That and the energy that is created when we all get together in one room is something that can't really be described. You just have to be there. So apart from the relationships that I formed with the people in the group that have helped me immensely in my business, there are so many resources and so much help to me as a business person. It's difficult for me to imagine where my business would be now if I hadn't learned some of the skills I've picked up and gained some much needed confidence. For example, when the world went into lockdown and everything shut down, Sinead took to Zoom, and another first for me. She made it more accessible because I knew it'd be a supportive atmosphere with friendly faces. And to be honest, as a direct result of gaining that confidence in Zoom, I found myself in other online networking meetings as well. And I honestly can't underplay how important that contact was for me and my business during that time. I've no doubt that without being able to network confidently on Zoom and tell a wider audience about what I do, that saved my business. And yes, we had to evolve and make some changes too, but I think I just felt more confident in being able to do that. So my business is called MCS Branding, which was a slight rebrand last year to take into account those changes that had occurred. And we create, source and supply merchandise for businesses, producing innovative products for busy business owners, whatever it is that they need. And that could include branded clothing, business banners, the corporate gifts your business gives out, and we also offer a full print-on-demand service too. If your business is selling products, with our service, you can do that without having to buy the stock up front first. So the print-on-demand part of the business grew from a real need that we saw at our own local rugby club here in Ballymena. My husband coaches youth rugby, and our son has played since he was 7, and he's 22 now, and my husband is still coaching. There's a real need to create a consistent income for clubs like that. Anybody that's involved with a grassroots sports club or a charity is going to know that. But it's mostly run by volunteers. Nobody has time to take on the extra work either. But there is a big gap in what is available to buy and also what the wider community would buy if they had access to it, like me as a parent, because at the time I wanted to buy a hoodie. I think it's probably a birthday present for Finley, and I couldn't. So yeah, with our knowledge in the merchandise industry and with the advancement of the technology that's become available, we are able to create online stores, populate them with digital versions of a product for the customer to see and buy. But then we only print it or embroider it after it's been purchased. So, and then we send it straight to the buyer for the store owner as well. So there's no extra work anywhere for the volunteers, and it's a completely passive income for them. And because they don't have to buy any stock up front, there's no financial risk. The club doesn't have to use any of their precious cash flow. So when lockdown occurred, a lot of businesses needed to find a new way to earn money online, and they needed it to be done quickly and hopefully without any extra drain on their cash flow. So we found quite a lot of different types of businesses were looking at the concept of print on demand and seeing how it could work for them. So that's one of the big reasons that prompted that name change last year from My Club Stuff, because we're no longer working with only clubs and charities. So yeah, if you need to be more visible with your brand, give us a call, or you can book a discovery call on Zoom as well. I've got a Calendly link. You can book a discovery call, have a chat with me, no obligations. Even if you don't know where to start or have no idea what you need, but you know you need something, we can help you to formulate a plan. And if you'd like more information on how to create that additional income with print on demand, there's more information on our website, or I've got a downloadable PDF I can send you. Or like before, book a discovery call and I'll answer any of your questions. And as a direct consequence of being a member of Mums at Work, I have also just launched an online program that shows you how to create that additional income from print on demand, from explaining what it is and how it works through to creating the designs and even how to find your niche. That program is called Ideas to Income, and it is safe to say that I cannot imagine myself having put together a program like this if I hadn't learned the skills and gained the confidence I have with Mums at Work. You can find us on all the socials, through our website, by phone, email, and through my personal profiles too. So yeah, that's me. I'm Marie Walker, and we're MCS Branding.